I always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch.
I went to bed last night.
I'm always pouring out my heart.
And I'm usually good with this.
No, little by little here. I'm always pushing things too far. 2, 5, 6, 10 drinks at the bar.
Morning.
No boundaries, I get too close. No, little by little here. 'Cause I give my all.
And then once you get comfortable, you can come on up.
No, little by little, I pour out my heart. Little by little here.
Good morning, tribe. Happy Saturday. It is like early. Well, it's not that early anymore, but I've been up since 6 a.m. Today is the day of the TCL lead conference. Y'all know we went to the meet and greet last night. Well, at least I hope you know, because if you know, then that means you watched yesterday's vlog. But we went to the meet and greet. Really nice. It was also a book signing for Miss Tia Cole, and I ran into some of my other author peeps there, and y'all met them. But yeah, today is the actual conference, so the welcome little ceremony, for lack of a better word, starts at 8, and it's about 45 minutes away, so you know that means I had to get up and start getting dressed super early, which I don't mind getting up. Whenever I have to get up early, I'm always up before my alarm clock ever goes off. And today I was woken up by a text message before my alarm ever went off. Why people text you at 6 a.m. and it's not an emergency, I don't know. I guess they feel like, oh, I'm just gonna text now because I'm up, and they'll see it when they wake up, but they don't realize that people like me, your text just woke me up. But yeah, welcome to the video, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. My name is Stae Hall, and this is Living Life with Stae. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for being here, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we would love to have you as a permanent part of the Lifer tribe. I'm so rude, I just start talking. And if y'all see this is a band that I need for the conference, and we got it yesterday at the meet and greet. And she was like, this is for tomorrow, but it'll do well in the shower and everything, so just keep it on. And that drives me crazy. I mean, these things are paper. And so once it gets wet, like, I hate that. And I was telling Wallace when we got in the car, I wish I would have, because I didn't need it for the event last night. But she just put it on us. I'm like, but if I was thinking, but it happened so fast, I would have just asked her to give it to me, and I would put it on myself today. Because it's just gross to me to keep it on. I don't know, it's weird. I don't like wet paper, and I don't like wet hair. Like those two things, yeah, they give me the icks. So anyway, but if you see that, that's what it is. And I'm wearing my influencer t-shirt today because I don't know if I ever told y'all what my breakout session is. My breakout session is leadership looks like this. And so we're going to talk about, you know, just the type of emotional intelligence and soft skills that you need to have and be an expert in exhibiting these skills as a leader. So things like effective communication, active listening, empathy, team building, those types of things. And which means you need to be able to have influence over people. So of course, when people first see it, they say, oh, influencer, they're going to think that I'm talking about social media, but boom, I'm not. I'm talking about the influence that you need to be able to have in order to be an effective leader. Because just like us on social media who are considered influencers, it's because of the things we do and the things we say, it influences people to do and say the same types of things. And so it's an act as I do and as I say, because we are going to be exhibiting excellent leadership, which will influence others to work in excellence. And that's how you build a healthy, thriving team that not only is there just to do their job, they want to do the job because they respect their leadership, because they feel valued. So that's just a little bit of what I'll be talking about today. The session will be recorded, so I'll share snippets of that with y'all later in this vlog as well. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on and say top of the morning to you while I'm getting ready. I think I need to be leaving the house in about 5 minutes or so, and then we have another event, Ebonyopoly, right? So it's Monopoly, but Ebony lets you know that it's geared towards the Black community, and I think it's kind of like built like a Black Wall Street, but they're having an Ebonyopoly celebrity like tournament today, and so we were invited to be a part of the VIP group that's going to be there. Our friend Vince Sims, who is a news anchor here in Dallas Fort Worth, and his wife Sam, which if you've seen my last couple of vlogs when I was getting ready for the gala, Sam is my good girlfriend that knows how to do natural hair really well, who was going to do my hair. So her husband Vince is the news anchor, and he's participating in the Ebonyopoly celebrity little tournament today, and they're having it at Globe Life Field. That's where the Rangers used to play. That's actually, if y'all have been following me for a long time, where my radio show, my podcast used to be. That's where the studio used to be as well. So y'all see how I'm all over the place. But this Fenty mascara ain't no joke. It's like I have on lashes for real, and I can't stop putting it on because it looks so good. So I just keep applying and applying to see how long and lush I can get them, but I need to get ready to go. But yeah, so he is in that, and that's where we'll be. So I won't be able to stay at the conference for the full time, but it worked, except for the fact that I won't be able to stay. At least it worked in timing where my session will be over at 10, and then I have to be there at 11. So I'll have a couple of minutes to kind of, you know, chit chat a little bit before I leave. But yeah, I won't be able to stay too long, and I let the host of the conference know that. And I feel like I said all of this to y'all yesterday, but it's Vlogtober, y'all. But anyway, let me finish with this face. I don't think it looks too bad for me and my level of expertise on the makeup front. I actually feel like I'm getting better every time I do it, and I'm having to put on makeup more and more often because, well, I guess I don't have to. I don't want to say have to, because you never have to put on makeup, but I just feel like I'm having more and more occasions where I feel like makeup is appropriate, and so it's giving me my practice. And I don't do like that baking thing, and I heard when you're older, baking isn't necessarily good because it can make your skin look dry, but I do add the banana powder the places where I put concealer because it takes the shine down. Like, I love the look of the concealer after I do this. So yeah, I'm just about done with this. Just going to throw a little bronzer on, and I'm just going to do my Christian Dior lip oil on my lips. I'm not doing a color on my lips today. So y'all see the final look. I'll pick y'all up either in the car or when we get there, whatever.
Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop top out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chilling, I GDM.
Are you good?
I'll actually use the elevator for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
That way, no, go ahead, dear. That way you don't have to climb the 30. No, I'm sorry, I counted them this morning. Let's do this.
Now I'm prepared to hit it.
Yes, ma'am.
Since we ain't going away, so tonight, baby, meet me. Timing's right.
Good, you're in this first and then once you get comfortable, you can come on upstairs and we'll start.
I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know.
Coffee this morning, and I was saying when I went to bed last night, my last thought was be sure, and I'm usually good with this. I'm like a last thought at night person. If I think about it, the last thing I will remember in the morning. But I didn't. My last thought was make your coffee as soon as you wake up. It failed me this morning. We were halfway here, and I'm like, I forgot my coffee. The whole lab hooked me up.
We had you covered.
Had me covered. And so just a little bit about me. I am Stae Hall once again, born and raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, despite this southern accent that I have. And no, it's not from living here in Texas. I was mainly raised by my grandmother, who was from the deep south. And I have been talking since I was 7 months old. Believe it or not. And so I picked up her dialect, so even everyone at home in Pittsburgh is like, you talk funny. So that's why I talk like this. I am married to the wonderful Dr. Wallace Lee Hall Jr., who is also the president of iSALT, but I like to call him team member. That is my name for him, and he was just blessed enough to be able to leave corporate America after years and years and years to work with iSALT 100%. I am the mother of 6 children, 4 boys, 2 girls, and I'm the May to 3 beautiful grandchildren. I'm a published author of 3 books, Running for Your Life, The Hallway, and then The Hallway Workbook, and I have another book that will be released in December as well, Lord willing, on my 52nd birthday. I'm a life coach, and it's life, L-Y-F-E, love yourself first explicitly, because I believe that you cannot truly function in any aspect of your life at your highest possible self if you don't love yourself first, flaws and all. So I believe that everything starts with that, whether we're talking about business, personal, that's the key piece. I'm a YouTuber, TikToker, podcaster. I'm a newspaper columnist, so if y'all read the Fort Worth Black News, your girl has a column in there. And what else am I? I'm a humanitarian and, a recovered tick-tick-boom. And so we're going to talk about this in our leadership, because what has driven me to emotional skills, emotional intelligence and soft skills, is learning from myself and seeing how I used to be reactive rather than proactive, and that I was also the type to let things build and build and build, tick, 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 and then boom. And so what we want to do is eliminate the boom. And so I'm recovered, delivered.
That's also required for my job. Like I said,
Right.
There's emergencies. And
So it's almost the same thing. First of all, it's the awareness, so you're good, and then it's about being intentional. And leadership has a lot to do with balance. We can't be effective leaders if we're just one-dimensional. So you have to create that balance and be more intentional. And so for you, for instance, when there are those situations where you need to be more analytical, then you need to recognize it in that moment and go ahead and switch your brain and just tell yourself, I cannot be emotional in this moment. And again, it's not going to happen the first time. It's not going to happen the second time. But mindset is everything. How we talk to ourselves and the messages that we give ourselves in our mind can change things tremendously. So as long as you're aware and you take that time to have that inner dialogue, because rarely, now you mentioned the seizure, so that's a little bit different because you do have to kind of act immediately. But most of the time, the things that we deem as emergency or things that we feel like there's a fire we need to put out, most of the time it's just something that's smoldering that can actually wait a second for us to have that dialogue and be more intentional, and we don't. But because of the emotions, we act immediately.
For the most part.
So the conference was really, really good. I had a couple of issues with my team member over here. That's why y'all not seeing him in the camera. But it's a process. He's still in training. But no, the conference was really good. I hate that I had to leave early and didn't get to connect with the women the way I would have liked to throughout the day. But your girl stays booked and busy, which I'm not complaining. It just stretches me a little thin sometimes, but now we have pulled up to Globe Life Theater for the Ebonyopoly, event, so I'm
Globe, like
excited. It's not theater, Globe. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, he don't know how to just pull me to the side and be like,
Oh, I
hey,
know.
that's not the right way to say it. He just got to call me out in front of company all the time. And it's fine. It's fine. It's Globe Life Field here in the great city of Arlington, Texas. But yeah, we had a really good time. Babe, how'd I do on my talk today?
Did awesome. Did awesome.
I think it went well. You know, we were just talking about...
I added to it, so yeah, it went awesome.
He was talking... Girl, find y'all some team members that know they place. Because this man is supposed to be back there. I'm trying to get my jacket on. I'm like fat guy in a little coat. He's supposed to be just filming, helping the sister out. He all talking, adding to the presentation. He don't know. So I'll be, talking to him about that in the office on Monday. Y'all excuse me, I'm climbing all over the place. I gotta get my purse. I got this heavy laptop in here, but I don't want to keep it in the car. But yeah, but it went well. And a telltale sign of your presentation, your talk, whatever going well is when people are asking questions, they're interacting, they're laughing, and then want to talk to you afterwards. And I got all of that today, y'all, so it's good. And I love people who have a desire to learn, and that's how they were. And not only a desire to learn, a desire to get better and improve. So many of them were like, this is what I struggle with. I love hearing those, because none of us are perfect, right? So that's just great when somebody can say, this is what I struggle with. So how can I, take steps to get better with that? Here are my pain points. And I got a lot of that today, and it was great. But anyway, we're walking into here, so I'll pick y'all up in a minute, but I'll let y'all see as much as I can. I don't know how this is going to be set up. So, I'm all about being appropriate, especially when folks inviting me to their stuff. So, we'll see how it goes.
Right there. So the bulk of the folks come from Kentucky, but we have family from Tennessee and Mississippi and Eastern Kansas. But we're still there, still going.
All right, this is it. I'll say it again. Vince Sims with NBC5. I hang over the weekends, report during the week. If you don't recognize me, tune in this evening at 10 o'clock on NBC5. I'll be there.
So I wouldn't normally show y'all this because that'd be too shame, but it's Vlogtober, so y'all get to see everything. Wallace and I have just made the most raggedy dinner in the world because I was too tired to cook.
It ain't raggedy.
It is, and too tired to go anywhere. So y'all know I had that Issa's queso last night. I didn't have any chips left. So I done took and made me a hot link, a Earl Campbell hot link.
Yours maybe.
With leftover queso on it on a regular piece of bread. And y'all see I've been tearing it up. That's all I have, and that is my dinner with leftover queso. Who does that? And Wallace done put regular garlic bread in the toaster, not even in the oven, in the actual slice toaster. And he's making him a hot link sandwich. But we tired. Too tired to cook, too tired to go out, just tired. It's been a long weekend, y'all. You bon appetiting? You're not gonna put any kind of condiments on there or anything? All you need is your garlic and butter, huh? And y'all, it smells so good. I mean, who takes regular Texas toast garlic bread and puts it in the toaster?
Right here.
But yeah, we gonna dine sufficiently. You see mine is half gone, and I said, oh, I got to show them this because we're tired. It has been a long day, but we had a good day though, right? A good morning. So, but then I came home. I had to edit a vlog to get it up to y'all today. And then I had some other work to do. I had a couple of Google forms that were sent to me by an organization that I needed to fill out that I didn't even see until this afternoon, and they're due by midnight tonight. Now, mind you, they didn't come until yesterday, but still, so I had to do that, and just, yeah, all the things, just a little tired. And I really want to say I want to end this vlog here, but I don't know how much footage we have, so I'm gonna say bye, but I might pick y'all back up, and this might be another 17-minute vlog. I don't know, we'll see. But I love y'all to bits and pieces, and love one another, and be kind, and all the things, and
Bon appetit.
never stop living your life. Ignore my husband.
Oh, good.
And LYFE, love yourself. You're not sorry, because you're doing it on purpose. There's always a heckler in the crowd. But seriously, y'all, love yourself first explicitly. And if this is it, then I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch. I'm always pouring out my heart, no little by little here.